respectfully request Mr. Philip to present the 2018 Part B.
Haji Abubakar Hanafi, the camp director. Next we have Dr. Samuel Borocha. He is the assistant director in charge of lectures on camp. And then we have Lieutenant I.M. Ekong, the camp commandant. Thank you. Then we have the representative of the DG, Mr. Clement Akindele. And over there we have the accountant, Mr. Kari Kolawole. Sitting right behind here is yet another assistant director, Mr. Dawson Ejibo, in charge of registration. And then we have the lady in charge of gender, Swaiba Singer. And then we have the PRO, Idris Sani, and then the PA, my own was of my PA, Mr. David Yam, and then we have the driver there. Your Eminence, this morning, as always, I feel highly honored to be in your presence because I know what your presence, your royalty confers on whoever visits you. Gives us the confidence to do our work, gives us the acceptability. Particularly this morning, I'm here to present before you the core members of the 2018 Batch B posted to Sokoto State, representative 2 from each state, representing the 2,154 core members of camp. We are here to get your royal blessing for service here, and also to take home your fatherly advice. For me, I know the most important aspect of this visit is the interactive session, which always has this game of focusing them and making them feel what it means to serve Sokoto. And so without much ado, I respectfully wish to present to you these core members who have so far shown orderliness, much discipline and dedication to all our activities on camp. And thank you for writing our work.
Our most distinguished friends from the 36 states of the Federation and FCT, whom we are here this afternoon in this hall for their sake. And that's why I have to recognize them first. If not for you, wouldn't have been here. Even your director wouldn't have been here. So you are the most important segment of this gathering this afternoon. The state director, other officials of the NYSC, officials of the camp. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As always, we give our utmost gratitude to our Creator, our Sustainer, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for His blessing on us and for creating us and bringing us into this world as Nigerians. And this afternoon, most especially, we give special thanks to Him for bringing our sisters and brothers from other parts of the country to this home of theirs, or this courtesy visit, having been posted to Sokoto State to serve the mandatory 1-year national service. I want to thank the director for bringing you here, having changed the timing, which was convenient, whichever we changed it was supposed to be convenient time for us instead of last week. You should have been here last week when the director wrote. But we want to tell your director that he doesn't give us time. We give him time. But the important thing is that we want to meet you before you leave camp. And also after you have seen the camp, you have tested part of the camp activities. You have had some lectures. You have learned one or two words of indigenous language. You have learned some portions of part of our traditions and culture. And you have really settled into the climate of Sokoto. You are lucky you have come at this time because it's a rainy season. The weather is very good. But I believe others who have come before you and who will come after you will rather meet very severe weather of either heat or harmattan. So count yourselves lucky that you are here at this time, and also lucky enough to be here at this time, because we normally travel on other national and international duties. And last camp, when there were the NYC child were not able to come here because I was out of town when they with their camp, unfortunately for them. But you are fortunate enough for us to sit with you, advise you, in some few words. Then, as usual, listen to you. You are very free to say whatever you want to say here. When I give you the chance to make comments, ask questions, and the questions will be the ones that I choose to answer or not to answer. And when you are asking questions or when you want a clarification about certain things that happen either in the camp or so, you have total immunity. Don't fear the director or the camp commandant. You can say what you want to say, and we guarantee you total immunity, so you can say whatever you want to say. Because we believe it's when you say out things that are troubling you that you will get reprieve and get answers to the problems that are facing. But if you keep quiet, you will die in bed. And that's why we always give room to people to air their views. And as we have always preached that dialogue is the best option to solve any problem in the world, not war. We can't solve problems by fighting. By fighting, you are creating more problems. At the end of you, when you are tired of fighting, you go back to the negotiating table and talk to one another and agree on how to move forward. And like I've always said, if there's that option to sit down and talk, why even pick up guns or weapons to fight? So dialogue is the best option in resolving any problem in the world, any type of problem. You've seen what happened in so many parts of the country, of the world, where might never solve problems. America never won in Vietnam. Coalition of very strong forces never won in Iraq. What's happening in Syria is most unfortunate. Nobody is winning. But innocent people are dying every day, especially the children. So if might can force people to bring peace, there would have been peace in Syria by now. There would have been peace in Iraq. There would have been peace in so many other parts of the world. So the point we keep on making, dialogue is the best option. So as young people, future leaders of this country, don't mind the word future. It's future. Future is something that you look up to, look towards. Don't feel like after you leave NYC, you find yourself so many years sitting down doing nothing, no work. You say, but they say we're future leaders. Of course you are future leaders. depends on you if you get up to get things done for yourself. Not sit down and wait for anybody to do things for you. So, you are here in Sokoto for the next 1 year, inshallah. You've been in the camp for the past, I think, 2 weeks. As usual, we always extend our hand of friendship. We love to you as you come in new entrance into Sokoto. We first send some cows for you to be slaughtered and for you to eat, so that at least we just say, well, but it's not the amount. There is no way 2 cows will be okay for 2,000 people. But the spirit behind it, so that yes, as somebody coming into home here, because here is home for everybody. We don't look at anybody as not indigent or as a stranger. So we just said welcome, and of course, we've always shown that love. We take this NYC service very, very seriously, because we have instructed all our district heads when corpus are posted to them. Those corpus are the children of that district head. If anything happens to the corpus, we'll call the district head here to answer. So we know the issues of security or insecurity. So feel free, feel at home. Wherever you find yourself, in any town, whether it's government headquarters, whether it's some villages, you teach in the primary school, whether you understand the language of the people, feel free and do your best and leave the rest to God Almighty. For you cannot satisfy everybody, but do your best. Some of you have never been to Sokoto in their lives. This is the first time. You must have heard so many negative things about Sokoto, or Sharia, or Islam, or whatever it is. Very negative things, fake news, social media misrepresentations, and things like that. Now it's left for you to find out. Go around, feel free. Go around in your NYC kit, in your jeans and t-shirts, in your skirt and blouses. And then by the time you see, whether anybody would hold you and say, why are you not wearing hijab, being a non-Muslim? Nobody will tell you that. Hijab is a cover. And we have gathered for it for Muslim girls because it's part of their dress, nothing else. But there are so many Muslims, millions of Muslims who don't use hijab and will never use hijab because they don't want to. So it's not a compulsory thing for us to follow. We don't force anybody to dress the way he or she should dress. But we encourage them. Why do we encourage them? When you're in a place, the most important thing is to respect. That word respect, the traditions, culture, and religion of the people. When you do that, you have no problem with anybody. That word respect, and that person will now respect you back. You are from Bayelsa State. You don't know anything about our culture here. You are here to learn for 1 year. You find that by the time you leave, you have become a fully integrated Nigerian. And we keep on saying, when you go to places, you see or you've seen bad things, come and tell us those bad things so that we correct those bad things. No society is 100% okay. There must be problems everywhere. We have a lot of problems here, but we believe we are much better off than so many other places. So when you see bad things happening, don't send such messages to your villages, your cities, your friends. Come and tell us that this is what we have seen, so that we correct those bad things. But when you see very good things, these are the ones we want you to send to your homes. Look, I have come to Sokoto. These are the things I have seen. It's not what people think. Nobody is asking me to wear hijab. Nobody is forcing me to go to the mosque and pray after I'm not a Muslim. Then when you tell them, this good, they say, oh, is that so? I want to go to Sokoto and see. These are the things, these are the type of things we keep on preaching. So people should be free to pursue their religious beliefs. If you feel that a stone is your God, go and carry the stone and keep on praying to him. Nobody is going to disturb you here. Nobody. That's even a storm. That is a storm that doesn't have life. That you know cannot give it, but you believe in it. Okay, go and buy it. Anyway, you go put it in your bag. When you are in problem, bring it out, say, oh my strong God, save me. Then maybe that storm will save you. Who knows? So, but what we are saying is we don't force religion on anybody. Religion is somebody's personal problem between you and your creator. When you pray, you do things for God. You are not doing those things for me. I have my own problems. So much problems. So why should I add your own onto mine? But as leaders, we keep on preaching. Pursue your religious beliefs the way you feel or you think you should. Respect to others. Because don't feel that everybody must follow your own. It's not possible for people to have the same views and opinions. It's not possible. If other people in the same families, even twins, they differ in so many other issues. So once you understand some of these issues, you respect people, their culture, their tradition, and their religious beliefs, you have no problem with anybody. You find that the year will run so fast. At the end of it, you say, Director, please give me extension. The director will say, no, you don't have this many cases. No, I have this many cases. Give me extension. But when he's extending, he will say, without this many cases. So it doesn't spoil your record. So these are some of the things we keep on preaching when we have our brothers and sisters from other parts of the country down here. We expect this sentiment to them because there are so many negative comments outside there. So many negative comments. People write all sorts of things that we know that they have not existed. Some of the very few things that I keep on laughing. I happen to be from this family of hundreds of years, of centuries old. I know what Usman Nafodi wrote on so many issues. I know what Abdullah wrote. I know what Sultan Muhammad wrote on some of these issues. I know what Sadamna said as an uncle of mine about so many. But you see writings being attributed to Sadamna saying that, oh, this country must be an extension of my great-grandfather's empire. I want to give the Holy Quran in Atlantic Ocean. Why did he say that? These are people with very ill feelings towards others that keep on saying these things out. Some are even quoting some fake newspapers that never existed. That's just it. So, but it's there for you to find out. When you go around and mix with people, would it be possible that somebody from this area could make such comments? By the time you see how we live, by the time you see the love being shown to everybody, meet your people and see. If you are an Igbo man, there is a certain Igbo here. He's the head of Igbo traditionally, and the President General of Igbo communities here. They are with us every day. All the programs we have here, they are part of us. And they are traditional rulers here with us. And that's why we don't call them non-indigenous. We call them resident communities. We don't call them non-indigenous. In Sokoto here, everybody living in Sokoto is an indigent. That's why the state government takes off responsibility of payment of school fees of children in public schools. Nobody pays school fees in public schools. Only if you have money, you go to private schools. But if you are in private school and whatever, you don't pay school fees. The money is so small, but nobody pays. Why? It's to show that, yes, you are part and parcel of it. If my child doesn't pay, why should your own child pay? That's the policy of the government for so many years. Since I came here on this place, this is almost 12 years. 12 years, like joke. I've been here for 12 years. By 2nd November, I'll be 12 years here. So it's unusual that I found it out here, and being a military man, having spent most of my life in the military, some of you should have known that, because I expected you to have read my little biography. I served in the Nigerian Army for 31 years before becoming Sultan. So, as a youth, as a small young man, I went to NDA from secondary school. I went to NDA. And I didn't do my secondary school in Sokoto here. I did it in Zaria. So I grew up outside Sokoto. So all my 31 years in the military, I've been out in the southeast, southwest, and things like that. So I have a very wide opinion about so many things in this country. There's no place I haven't been to. There's no culture or tradition I don't know in this country. That's why I feel so free to go to Enugu, or go to Port Harcourt, or go to anywhere. And I have people there, that I know so very well. So all my life I've been in the military, and now from 31 years to 12 years now here. So I think it's important to bring these issues out to you about the need to live as one family. If God had wished, He would have made all of us Chinese, the whole community of the world Chinese, or Indians, or Igbos. But God did it, that's not the wish of God Almighty. As in the Holy Quran, for you Muslims, you know it's written in the Holy Quran, that God created us into nations and tribes. Nations and tribes. So Igbo is their tribe, Hausa is their tribe. The most famous Fulani is their tribe, you know. And then of course, well, you know I'm Fulani. So when you hear Fulani herdsmen killing, you will ask that, would they be the ones killing when Sultan is their leader? That's a big question that I want you to find out. Because we know the herdsmen never carry guns. Never. If they are in the bush, you don't see guns with them, you see them with their sticks. So who moved in light with guns to kill people and go away without carrying anything? So a few weeks back, some people went to the one village in Tabani, killed 38 people and they disappeared. If you go to Tabani, you find it's one small village that has nothing. What prompted that killing of those innocent people? Is it Fulani herdsmen? Can somebody come and kill his own brother and disappear? They have not taken anything, because there's nothing to take from that village, except the lives of those 38 people. Now you ask questions, these killings, what were really the motives of these killings across the country? If you don't open your head very open, very wide, you never get an answer. But you cannot have development without security. You cannot continue shedding innocent people's blood and then believe the country will move forward. We'll never move forward. We'll never move forward. As long as people are shedding innocent people's blood, God will be very, very angry with us. And that's why people are calling on our leaders, please come together, fight this common enemy, insecurity. Insecurity is a common enemy. They must find out who are those people who are doing this. That's why people say Fulani herdsmen. I say, where are the Fulani herdsmen? It's not possible that you have Fulani herdsmen completely. But it's possible you have also Fulani herdsmen carrying out kidnappings for money, sake, and whatever. So many of them have been arrested. And in any community in life, in any community everywhere in the world, there are always very bad people. Nobody is just 100% clean. But if 67% are okay, then the rest of the 30, 40%, we must come together to deal with them. That's what we need to do. So we have a lot of challenges as young people, coming out of universities, trying to start your life at the end of your national service. You find that things are not working. Never give up. Never ever give up. But the person who will never get anything is the person who gives up at the slightest challenge. And challenges are supposed to make us much better. If when you have a challenge and you overcome that challenge, you are a better person. Some of you have never run 1 mile in their lives. We have never climbed. Where is the camp commandant? Where is the PTS doctor here? You have never climbed ropes and whatever. You never thought you even do this route march. Have you done route march? Not yet. How many kilometers? Is it 20 kilometers? Yeah? Why? No, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. The camp commandant as a general should, I mean the NYCDG, shouldn't have done route march. We have seen people doing route march in Abuja and other places. Why can't they do it here? Why is it just it's the willpower? You know that, yes. You see, when you are already submitting to the whims and caprices and intentions of the criminals, but they have stopped you from leading your normal life. The aim of a terrorist is to dislocate your normal life, to put that fear in you. Now look, I'm there, I will do this now. Then he has won. As a trained professional, you know, and having served in countries where in fact, every day they eat and drink terrorism, where I served for 3 years. Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, and the Gulf states. That's the center of terrorism in this world, up to now. So I served there as a military advisor. So I know what terrorism is all about. We have read and learned about terrorism, how to counter terrorism. So I'm surprised that people should stop such activities that really, that's your only opportunity of being a full paramilitary man. Because being in the camp is not enough. Doing that route march. You can do route march from, what's the name of this village? Wamako village. Remember that? This is the district head of that village. From Wamako, you can do that to the cement company and even down to government house and back. There's nothing wrong with that. How many kilometers? Less than 4 or 5 kilometers. That's when you see the fitness of some of you. And the director of finance must be in the front. He must lead. I know fit. I know director of finance. I can see his big stomach. That's all. I think he doesn't talk with the football. You know, so I think some of the things you do in camp, you know, it just relate to, you know, it's an environment for you, the first time ever. So we military camp, it's nothing to us. It's something that we wake up every morning to, we eat it, we drink it, so we're used to it. Even this young lieutenant, I don't know how many years he has spent in the service, you know. Even though he can start telling history, you can imagine old people like us. Some of these security issues, you have to face them. If you allow a terrorist to determine your life, then you have lost. That's the sole aim of a terrorist, is to dislocate your day-to-day activities. But if authorities agree because of terrorists, if you have terrorist attack, you won't do route march, you will just stay and come throughout. Then the aim of the NYC is halfly defeated. So I'm going to call on them to have everything. Even though you're about to round up your own. But you shouldn't just, because you are in a place that is secure enough. We have seen people go on route march in Abuja with security front and back. That's okay. So some of these things you need to really look into. As young people, you hear sort of things. Don't buy everything. Don't swallow everything, hook, line, and sinker. Once you have any negative word, examine it, assess it, and then make your own decision. If you find you are stuck with decisions, reach out to the next man to you. Your brother, your friend that you say, look, I have this problem. I've been thinking this about this. What do you think? Then two of you, maybe you might have the same, then ask the third person. If he has a different opinion, then say, but why do you think so? That's how human beings come together and bring a common solution to a common problem. for us Muslims and Christians, we don't have a problem. I went to Harvard University to deliver an annual lecture of about 45-50 minutes on Islam and peace building in West Africa. And in my lecture, I remember very well in 2011, I said there's no problem between Islam and Christianity. But there are problems between Christian and Muslim. How do you understand that? If there's a problem between Christian and Muslim, it doesn't mean there's a problem between the two religions. But that's the problem. The irony of the whole thing is, once there's a clash, if you are in the camp, the Muslim slaps the Christian in the camp, then someone starts shouting, blasphemy, this, he did it. The next day, people will start picking up. They will not find out that, oh, this person, when I went to the dining room, I collected my piece of meat. She took it. Why should you take my meat? You mean I'm not going to eat meat for my meal? Maybe just to provoke you. The next thing, if two of you are fighting or arguing about something, the next thing somebody will say, she has insulted Islam, or he has insulted Jesus Christ. Then problem will start. People will not want to find out what really happened between these two people. And that's the whole thing about, that's the work of religious leaders, that we are now teaching wrong things to people. If you hear what people say in churches today, you will feel so bad as a Christian. If you hear what some Islamic clerics say in mosque and preaching grounds, you'll be sorry as a Muslim. Because these two religions never preach anything violent. Never. I've been into this interfaith activities for a long, long time, even before I became Sultan. So my good friends that I relate very well, either Christians or Muslims or whatever, and we never segregated. In this palace, not far from here, is a grave of one Igbo man who lived his life here, served our father for all his life until our father passed away, left him here. He continued serving the next Sultan, Dasuki, and he died here in this palace, and his grave is right in the palace. As an Igbo man, he was the only person. I want you to do a research, find out who is Mamandeki. Ask anybody around in Sokoto who is Mamandeki. He was an Igbo man in this palace. He was to our father. Inside, he entered everywhere. Why was it so? In those days, why now when the world is one small village, a global village, we cannot just live with one another? Those days there were no phones, no WhatsApp, no Twitter, no this thing. Now the whole information of the whole world is in your hands. If you want to know anything about Sultan Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar, just type my name and you see things I have never even said. People say I said that. So the whole world is in your hands. You can imagine that the world cannot even make a phone call to somewhere. Now you have everything in your hand. We are supposed to be a better society now. We are supposed to be more united. But instead, we are more and more divided. Of selfish reasons, selfish interests of some few that want to continue to dominate us. But if we allow them, they will win. So I challenge you, youth corpus, don't allow anybody to dominate you. Whether he's a Christian or he's a Muslim or he's a president or he's a governor or he's a sultan, be yourself. Because you are the most important person to yourself. You only want to be yourself. If you only allow someone to dominate you, that person will dominate you. If you allow someone sitting in Lagos to write very bad comment about Sokoto and then you read and agree, then you are defeated. Because you are part and parcel of this space. So that's why I think when we meet young people like you, we take time, counsel them, because they might not have this opportunity again. What we tell you, I want you to go back to camp. Discuss with your colleagues what you found here, what we said. Was the fault of the NYC director here. So we told him that we want to see if it's possible for us to go to the camp and then give this sort of a lecture to everybody instead of few privileged ones, because they are privileged ones. Since we came, I don't think I've ever sat down in an air conditioning room. Come back, come here. You have ACs in your camps? No. So you are privileged one. So when you go back, tell them, we have seen Sultan, he's a normal human being with 2 hands, 2 eyes. He has 1 head, but the head has stomach. So that's what you see every day on TV or the pages of newspaper. But he's a normal human being. He cracks jokes. You know, as a retired military man, he belongs to us. Because I've been part of NYC camp when I was a captain. As the one appointing the camp commandant, the drill instructors, the PT instructors, and the camp directors. But it was part of my schedule in the office when I was in the brigade in Kwara State. Because we had an appointment that it was my duty to select all these people. So I'm very, very at home with NYC camp. I know all the activities. When I was talking of this route march, campers used to look forward to this route march. It's about 8 to 9 to 10 kilometers. And they have some nice songs that they keep on shouting. And then by the time they come back, they are so charged that they can go back again for the second round. Like most of you do in the dining hall. When you finish your food, you want to go back for the second round. You know? So that's the interesting thing about camp. Doing what you have never done before in your life in a very nice way. So I think there's need for NYC to check this in again. When we think of insecurity, you don't stop this. It depends on, it's not everywhere. There are certain places, of course, they kidnap people, they kill people, but you provide security. When you have 2 vehicles front, 2 vehicles back on a highway, you don't go into the bush. You find that because most of the camps now are like permanent camps in so many states. So there are ways you can go ahead, you can do this thing and make that camp a more lively one. But sitting in camp throughout for 3 weeks is very boring. Forget about the camp. So you are privileged once you are out of camp, you are here, and you are going to ask questions and say whatever you want to say. Feel free. If you don't have questions to ask or clarifications to make, you can just allow it go. But you have immunity, like I said. But look at issues affecting this country's unity and stability. And in line with insecurity all over the country, and the most important issue you need to tackle. How can you contribute your own quota? You can contribute by acting positively, by talking positively. You can talk positively when you report a negative thing. You can contribute positively when you report a negative thing to your superior. You do your own. But if you keep quiet and just hide under your bed and keep on grumbling, you are adding to the problems of the society. So as young people, you have a lot. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of ideas in your brains. Let loose your ideas. Use your brain. Think and think and think. But the more you think, the more ideas that flow in and bring out. So when you are in the camp, do your best to the best of your ability, and then give the rest to Almighty God. But that's what we believe in. So this is the official welcome to Sokoto. All along, nobody had welcomed in Sokoto because we have not welcomed you. This is the original welcome. So you are the privileged one that you are welcoming. The welcome that I gave you is just a fake welcome. I know there is fake news now. So this is the real welcome. I've sent the message. When we go back to the camp, send message to your colleagues there. We are very glad to have you. We assure you total support in carrying out your 1-year mandatory service. We assure you security, because feel free to reach out to the district heads. Like I've told you, I instructed them so many years ago. You are their children now. They have no reason to send any of you away. And if you feel district head is too small for you there, around here, Here we are open 24 hours, so we can receive people. You don't need an appointment. Just when the director did, because just to make sure that I'm in town. You might come here and then you will see the flag. If you are passing in front of this palace, you don't see the flag, it means I'm out of town. So just learn that one. If you are just coming, you see flag, then I mean, they're just coming. And we'll see you. I will see you. I will just see you. When I go around our districts, couples used to come together. Greet me. I stand with them, chat with them. How are you? Where you enjoying us? They were very happy. These are the words that are really comforting to us. Seeing couple, somebody from Anambra that eating apple, like in a place where there's no apple, only two. But two and apple are the same. You all swallow them. So, but he's the one feeling there and he's happy. But he will not be happy if he is not sure of his security. So that's why we must always put security at the topmost priority. In whatever you do in life, there's no security. You can't even worship God who created you to worship Him. Isn't it? There must be security for you to go to the mosque and pray or go to the church. If there's no, there will be curfew. You can't move out of your house. Somebody will go and attack you. So that's why we place that high premium, high importance to security. So feel free, reach out to us. Let us know whatever you think you believe we should know, so that we make things better for our people that live here with us. There are problems, please let us know. Don't just keep quiet. Because if you know that there's a problem, you have half of the solution. And second half is for us to get up together, come together, talk to one another, and find this other half. So officially, welcome to everyone. And like I've said, some of you are coming here for the first time. Some of you have not heard so many things from us because we are not privileged to be at a forum or rally or whatever when we're making some comments. We just read in the papers, I said this, I said that. But this is, let me use the words live and direct. And we keep on talking about this because we totally believe in them. There's no hypocrisy about this. If anybody tells you that A, B, C, D is not telling the truth, then the person is not true. As Muslims, we must say what we do. We cannot say what we don't do. It's more distasteful in the eyes of Almighty for you to say what you don't do. It's in the Holy Quran. Simple. So if you know that, why should we go and be telling lies? So some of you are coming for the first time. You'll be here for the next 1 year, inshallah. Please don't change your posting to another town after the camp. Because some of you want to relocate. Maybe you think that Sokoto is bad for them. There is no entertainment places. Your entertainment is the way you worship God and at ease and peace of yourself. Once I delivered a lecture, I think is it 2011 or 2012, I can't remember, to the Christian Association of Nigeria National Executive. They invited me to come and talk to them. Talk to them about you and your Muslim neighbor, that's you Christians with your Muslim neighbor. I gave them that, I think 15 minutes lecture also. And we took a lot of time discussing it. So that paper became so popular that I have printed tens and tens of thousands of that paper. And part of why I printed those copies have been every batch of core members coming to start in Sokoto. Whether you're Muslim or a Christian, I give you that paper. For you to know that, yes, this is the seat of Islam, this is the center of this is the head seat of the Caliphate, this is where the Sultan is, the president of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Jamaat Islam, or chairman of the Interreligious Council. Now that Interreligious Council is a very important body. myself and the CAP president are co-chairman. That's how we call ourselves, co-chairman, not chairman, vice chairman. Whoever is current president is co-chairman. That's why my position as co-chairman of NAREC, I was invited to deliver that paper. So since I did that paper almost 8 to 9 years ago, it's still very relevant, because when you read through, you will see how we Muslims are supposed to relate with you Christians. Simple. So if somebody else tells you the wrong thing, they say, I don't know, it's not true. So every camp, before you depart for camp, we give you this paper as a takeaway. Just take it. Anytime you want to read, you can make reference to it. This is what I said, because at least I read it out. You can quote me. So it's one of the things that I will give you. And of course, at the end of this interactive session, in the next 15 minutes, the Waziri here, the professor, this Waziri here, is the next big man here. When I'm out of town, he deputized, he's the one who sits on the chairmanship of the Sultan Council, and he signs checks. I don't sign checks. So who's more important? The person who signs checks or who just talk? The one who signs checks. Yeah, well. So he signs checks. So you can, if there's any request from NYC and you don't see anything, like your cows, is like the whole was irresponsible. Like you sign checks. So I think that since you have come here, we should give you some snacks and some water to drink, so that you don't go out empty. So that another good thing is that the snacks or the water, whatever you're going to drink, they're from this palace. So you can go and do and get your colleagues in the camp. They have eaten something from the palace you have not eaten. You have eaten a piece of chicken from the palace that you have not eaten. So whatever you eat is not better than my own. So after this, you just stay back. And when we finish this internet session, before you go into your little snacks, we normally have group photograph. So only with the purpose, no officials. That is really like that. And the people are free to take picture anyhow they want to take. These are so many, we divide maybe into 3 or 4 groups like that. First group to come, second group, third group. But to make sure that at least you are safe, we'll ask the director and the camp commandant to join. Only 2 of them. I know as a camp commandant. I know his power in the camp. So that I don't go and start drilling some of you. I say, what I did here and the brother is take it out. Okay, if you like, go back to the palace. So let's take, they will give you this book. I think it's even 2010. You have a copy here. Okay, you and your Muslim neighbor. So we all have a copy each. We will read through it. If there are things there you don't agree, please come to us and ask what I would like for you. But the important thing is you and your Muslim neighbor live in peace with one another. Be the best you can be to him. Help him out. He will help you out. You are all one, created by one Almighty God. Nothing more. All of us are equal before the Almighty Allah. That's what it says about it. The best amongst us is he who is most pious. So piety is the one that will uplift you to be a better person in the eyes of Almighty God. Not position, not money, not the number of children you have, not the number of people you have killed. In fact, the more people you kill, the more Jahannama you will taste. Because to kill one person one person, innocent person. It's like taking the life of all humanity. That's why when people build up themselves, go into a market, blow off themselves, kill so many people, I say they are kind of jihad, they are going to heaven. No, they are going straight to hell. That's a fact. You cannot take somebody's life unjustly and say and tell people, yes, you have carried out the jihad. You have carried out a suicide, kill yourself, and you are going straight to hell. That's what people should know. So you can't fight for God. God is not weak. You can't fight for God. You can't say, I'm doing it because of God. God did not send you to come and fight for him. He sent you to come and worship him. And you cannot worship God by killing people. What he said you shouldn't do and you are doing, and you say you are worshiping him. How? So it's not, I don't want to go into a religious lecture again. You know, as the leader, we are so passionate about these things. We feel so bad about the way things happen. I want to have an opportunity like this, first time meeting with people. We try to clear their minds so that when you leave here, you have a clear conscience that, look, whatever I've been hearing today has been clear. You know the founder of the caliphate? Who was the founder of the caliphate? The caliphate. One for you. You know what he said? He said, conscience is an open wound. Only truth can heal it. Truth. That's what Nakodo said how many years ago? So wish you all the very best. And let me hear from 1, 2, 1, 2, only. Give me a comment. No, I said 2 years you are carrying 4. Unless there are no two.
His Eminence, the Sultan Host. We are highly delighted to have visited you, and it is my pleasure on behalf of the respective Batch B 2084 members.
Don't speak on their behalf. Say what you want to say. You are not speaking on their behalf. Are you the leader?
No.
Eh?
No, sir.
Who is the leader here? Where they come, you are supposed to have an overall leader, not Boba. Yeah? No leader here.
So, I have never visited I've never visited Sokoto and
Somebody from Ghana.
But as of now, I can say I am living in Sokoto as if I am at home. The only thing is that I am missing my parents and my family members. Inshallah, by this week I will go and meet them there. And I am going to spend my entire 1 year in Sokoto, the seat of Caliphate. I pray Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide and protect His Eminence, the entire Sultan Council, the NYSC officials, and the 4 members in the discharge of our duties. Thank you, sir.
My question here is that His Eminence, looking at the vast experiences you have acquired with regards to peace and conflict resolution in Nigeria and in Africa, I would like His Eminence to please advise us as the younger generation, the youths who are seen as the backbone of the community. What can we do in order to make sure that the prevailing insecurity in Nigeria is dealt with? Thank you very much.
In the last 30 minutes, if you take even one quarter of water.
State. After I got posted to Sokoto, I told a friend of mine that I was posted to Sokoto, and my major worries was the terrorism and all of that. But there was something he mentioned. He told me that where the emir is, there's never crisis. And I want to know why that is, sir. Thank you very much.
Where you see we have, I know a running very well. I started in Soka when it was, I did a homecoming. The governor invited me to come back home. Why? So they invited me to come back home. And if you have followed what I went through those 3-4 days, I think even heads of state of distant countries, of other countries, will not be given that reception. I went around the whole of Enugu, ended up at Usuka, my main town where I sat down and spent 3 years. and I was given a civic reception. All the whole of Sudan was out there, at the government field. So I know the East very well. I have a lot of people that I know that I still relate with very well. So if somebody could be accepted in such a way, maybe being from this part of the country, but there's a lot of hope in us. And that's why I was making comments. They do not allow terrorists to delay our lives. Terrorists are not just ones that pick up weapons to kill people. Terrorists include those who carry pen and write very poisonous comments, either in social media or in pages of this because you have columns. I'm not the type that call names. I don't call names. But when I speak, people know whom I'm referring to, or those people I'm referring to. If I make a comment about bad governance and then a particular governor failed, I refer to him, so be it. But I won't call his name. If we feel that when you are coming here, you are told that we have peace here, there must be a reason. If you are from Ebonyi, get the Igbo, Sultan Igbo here, and ask him, how come you are so at home with us? By the time he tells you, that's why we are going to go, you are supposed to do research. You shouldn't use good faith. That's why I had been given the best copper male, best copper female prizes every person out of the two parties. So the last, I think 4 years or 5. So every 5 passing out, there's my personal prize, personal, not council. What if you didn't sign check for that? I give you a prize to the best copper male, best copper female, and it's the NYC that select these two winners. So when you go around, you see things like this, you need to ask the Sultan Igbo how we live so peacefully with one another. Then you can make your research, you can write certain things, you can opt to go have a program on TV or radio or whatever, ask people, oh, this is what I have seen in Sokoto. Or that person will tell you when you are coming. You tell the person, look, I have seen a difference in Sokoto. It's not what people think. You see, there are more crimes committed, seven other parts of the world, but not reported. Me, I'm a true Nigerian to the core. You cannot find, I'm not saying that the reason, but I know Nigeria. I know problems happening. I know problems happening in Ebonyi State for the past how many years, before even Boko Haram started. The Ezra community area, is it still safe? It's not safe. Up there they kill each other. Community crisis for so many years. We couldn't find true or false. Everyone answer me now.
Before I left Crossriver State to the north, it's my first time ever in the north, and Sokoto to be precise. And I took about 11 hours from Abuja to be here. And I noticed something. First I was scared when I was coming. And while in the camp, because I've never stepped out since I get to the camp, I noticed one thing that was so thrilling. And I caught something. As small as a boy of 10 is, he worked so hard to get 10 naira. And I was impressed. Where I come from, children just depend on their parents. I took an advantage from that because when that child grows up to be 15, he's almost a man. He knows that I can actually work harder and harder to make more than what I made when I was 10. I got this, I don't know what it's called, this design on my hand from a little girl. And I'm going to make a suggestion. I'm going to ask. She doesn't know how to speak English very well. And I was trying to tell her I like this. And she didn't understand. I had to call someone and she interpreted. And she said she's going to give it to me. And I said, okay, I'll give you something in return. I'm going to say a boy in English and you say boy in English, okay? And I told her, and she was happy, and she did it for free, but I still paid her. I'm going to say, well, if for we who are going to stay here, we're going to have issues with communication because we are going to be working with people who actually understand how to communicate with these ones. I felt loved by the kids. I love kids a lot. I felt loved, and I want to suggest, or I want to ask, how can we possibly communicate? I really want to communicate with these kids. I don't mind teaching them English for free. I don't want to get paid. Because so far, she was so happy that I could teach her. And then when I came back to the mommy market to eat, she said, boy, girl, school. And then I was going to, and she ran away. I want to ask, how can we possibly communicate? Because it's going to be quite difficult for us when we are out of the world, when we're out of that world. So how can we communicate? And finally, I'm so honored, I'm more than honored to be here. And I want to use this opportunity, sir, to thank the camp director and to thank all of them. They've been doing so well, keeping us feed. We've been feeding. But I mean feeding. I've actually seen my weaknesses and I'm working on them. I've actually seen my strength and I'm working on it. The camp, the NYSC thing has actually brought out the best in me. And I want to say finally again, thank you, sir, for having us here and having me.
That's why as a broker, when you have communicated with that person, you have been taught what to say when you go to market, how to price certain things, how to greet elders. So if you pick some few words there, whether you are 3 weeks there in the camp, of almost over 10 million children out of school. That estimate is true or not, we're going to find out to attend so that we can brainstorm on all these things. And the Sokoto civil service that we're using to build infrastructure. Because first, being a military man, it's easy for me to go to another staff. Civil service, right? Put the will agree to somewhere. And we're also integrating the Ahmadi schools. We are not supporting them from their normal way that they are using. Upliftment, people will see it, the people will start. And when he goes there, he will ask, is this? I've gone around the country, the model that is spread between the two. Actually, the language we'll be speaking to in the next couple of from Ma.
From Kaduna State. Sheikh John.
That's very good name. We hear with God. That's the variety of the country. That's why Nigeria is a beautiful place. Only bad people are trying to spoil this country. So, John, I'll give you a short story. I so that you will laugh after you listen.
My comment is, I listened to you when you were addressing us in Kaduna during the centenary celebration last year, December. And I'm privileged to be close to you, listening to you again. But what I want to say here is that I wish your words pierce into the hearts of every Nigerian. I'm not talking about people who listen to televisions or radios. But if the words can please go around the villages, each and every person, either illiterate or literate, to listen to the word and make use of it, I will be very, very much pleased. Because most people that tend to spoil this country are not the advanced people, but let me say, sorry to say, are the illiterates and people who tend not to listen to things that are happening surrounding the world. I am well pleased, sir. We wish to always listen to you. Thank you very much.
Because now you have made a categorical statement. If they just don't use illiterate for their own selfish, so I blame the elites who use the elites who are the victims. The story of 2011 elections, when there was so much bloodshed, who are the victims? The victims are not my children. I'm a government chairman or governor, with security agencies. So, and I keep on making this advocacy. Whenever I speak in some forum, I say, look, if any big man asks a commoner to take up weapon, whether it's stone, whether it's weapon, a gun, whether it's a catapult or machete, tell that person to bring his child to lead and you will follow. If he does not bring his child, then say I'm not doing it. I will say this. Only that maybe when you are at school you are busy reading, trying to get this degree. Other you haven't had it. It's not the first time I've said it. I've said it so many times. And if you see that, if you get that book, you'll be shocked at the violence which these children suffer. But they're not who are being killed, not my children. They're not when they are killed. Nobody will remember us about their own parents. Because their parents don't even care about them. That's just it. So it's a very big problem. You know, share the job is a very big problem. I've said this so many times, and I continue to say it. As long as the children who are being pushed to go and commit criminal activities in the name of supporting a political party, big wig, while the big wig, he himself is not even there, his family members are not there, his blood associates are not there. We are those who are taking 500 naira. Sometimes that's the highest of maybe 1,000. They'll give you some bottles of codeine and whatever. Then you will now go and start shouting and screaming names. Then go and kill people. You gather people and then you die. When they are dead, chicken and their end is dead. They will go in a very bad state. And I think that's a fact. So you are the ambassadors. That's my comment I said earlier. If you remember, if you hear or see good things here, go and spread them out there when you are going out. If they are bad, come to us and tell us these are the parties. Then we can now make amendments so that those parties can now become good, so that you now spread the good. But don't go and spread the bad things. But we know there are bad things everywhere. We know there are very, very bad things here too. So it's not a possible thing to correct the bad. My goal, anyway, you have bosses. And then I get back to a camp, I go straight into drill in the rain. So it's good for you to be wet. So thank you for staying in Sokoto. Stay in Sokoto.
The 7 Columbus in despair and 20 multiple Columbus. We would like to make presentation to you in appreciation of your support and cooperation in this.
Oh my God.
Okay, next batch.